So how many languages do you speak?
I speak 3.
What are they?
So it's English, Russian, and French.
Can I ask you a question in English and you respond in Russian?
Yes.
Do you think that love still exists?
Я думаю, что да, настоящая любовь существует. Просто это не то, что нам показывают в фильмах. Это connection, и это понимание, и это уверенность в своем партнере.
Perfect. Would you be able to translate all of that in English?
Yes, I was saying that I think true love exists, but it's not what we're shown in the movies. It's actually just understanding and security and companionship.
And do you speak other languages? Like how many languages do you speak?
Well, only 2, like French and English.
Oh, okay. Can I ask you a question in English and you respond in French?
Yeah.
If that's okay. How do you define happiness in French?
Pour moi, personnellement, c'est quand je suis vraiment plus contente. C'est quand, dans mon sport, quand on fait une bonne routine, là, je suis vraiment contente parce que je sais que mon travail a vraiment valu la peine.
Okay. And can you translate that in English?
Yeah. So happiness for me is in my sport is when I do like a good routine with my team. It's kind of like makes me happy because I know that my hard work really like matter there. So
how many languages do you speak?
I speak 2, but I have a pretty good comprehending of Italian. It's like 2
Oh,
and
nice.
2 and a little bit.
And
Me just 2.
just 2? What are they?
English, French.
English, French, and a little bit Italian.
Are you able to speak Italian?
I don't speak, but if anyone speaks to me, I'll understand them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I ask you a question in English and you respond in French?
Yes.
That's okay. So what is your biggest regret in life in French?
I don't even know if I could answer that much in French.
Okay.
I'm really not that good at French.
I don't even know what I can answer in English. My biggest regret? That's such a question. Je pense les opportunités manquées dans la vie. Skipper un classe, skipper un travail. Genre pas reach out de mes opportunités, je pense.
That's a good answer.
And are you able to translate that in English?
Yeah, so essentially like the opportunities I missed out on. So skipping that one class, not reaching out to an opportunity, skipping that one job interview, maybe like the little things.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 2 fluently. I am trying to learn another 2.
What
but
are
not
they?
very well. English and French, and I'm trying to learn Portuguese and Greek.
Okay. Can I ask you a question and then you respond in French?
Sure.
What is your biggest regret in life in French?
Mon plus gros regret, c'est une bonne question, ça. C'est de n'être pas plus comme confident et de ne pas parler plus avec des gens.
Okay, and can you translate that in English?
My biggest regret in life, wow, that's a good question, is probably not being as confident and not talking enough to other people.
How many languages do you speak?
3.
What are they?
Spanish, French, and English.
Oh, can I ask you a question in English and you can respond in Spanish?
In Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your own definition of happiness in Spanish?
Happiness. La alegría es todo lo que tiene que ver con cómo te sentís con otras personas o con ti misma o lo que te hace sentir bien en tu propia piel y yeah.
Can I ask you to translate that in English?
Basically, I said that happiness has really to do with anything that makes you feel good with yourself or with others. And yeah, that's pretty much all I said.
Okay. Would it be too much if I asked you to translate that in French?
No.
It's just like my channel is also about languages.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Hold on, because I haven't spoken French in a while. J'ai dit que tout ce que te fait sentir bien dans la vie, soit avec dans ton propre peau ou avec les autres, ben c'est ça que pour moi, ça définit être content dans la vie. Ouais, juste être content.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 3, French, English, and Spanish.
Spanish. Can I ask you a question in English and you respond in Spanish?
Sure, yeah.
Sure. How would you define success in Spanish?
Para mí, el suceso es ser feliz en la vida, hacer lo que te gusta y sentir que todos tus días tienen un propósito y que estás haciendo una diferencia en el mundo.
Would you be able to translate that in French?
In French, oh, that was the one I struggle a little bit more. Je crois que le succès, c'est de faire ce qui te passionne et que tu sens que chaque journée de ta vie a comme un impact et que tu fais une différence pour quelqu'un ou quelque chose même.
And lastly, in English?
To me, success is doing what you love and finding happiness in it and feeling like each day of your life has a meaning.
So how many languages do you speak?
I speak 4 languages.
Oh, nice. What are they?
I speak Arabic, English, French, and Turkish.
Turkish, okay. Can I ask you a question in English and you respond in Turkish?
Sure.
Is that okay? So how do you define success?
Gerçekten bilmiyorum. Belki ailem olunca it's my 4th language. I'm losing a bit of words, but I don't know. I can't really find the words.
Okay. Can you do it in Arabic?
I could, yes.
Okay. So how do you define success? How do you define success in Arabic?
نجاح حلمة كبيرة ممكن تكون إنه عندي شغل وعندي عيلة وعندي كل الحاجات اللي كنت عايزاها وأنا صغيرة، بس ممكن كمان تكون حاجات بسيطة، إن الحياة مش صعبة، إن الحياة حاجة ممتعة.
Can you translate that in French?
Yeah. Je peux dire que le succès, c'est quand les trucs sont peu difficiles. Je trouve pas la vie difficile, je trouve que ma vie est... Je suis fière de ma vie, je suis fière de ce que je fais chaque jour. Je dirais que c'est ça. Pour moi, c'est le succès.
And then lastly, can you translate that in English?
Of course. So I would say success is when life is not something you have to struggle through, when life is easy, you like what you do every day. That for me is success.
Impressive. So how many languages do you speak?
2.
What are they?
English and French.
And if there's another language that you wanted to learn, what would it be and why?
Italian, because my ethnicity is Italian and I'd like to learn so I can speak to my family and all this. So
Perfect. Thank you so much. And can I ask you a question and then you respond in French, if that's okay?
okay.
Okay. How do you define success in French?
Oh my god, I can't even think. I'm so sorry.
Or you wanna respond in English instead?
Sure.
Okay.
Getting to a point in life that you want to be at, and succeeding in your own way, the way you want, and being happy with your life.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages, French, English, and Mandarin.
Perfect. Can I ask you a question in English and you can respond in Mandarin if that's okay?
Yeah, no problem.
How do you define success in Mandarin?
Okay, that's gonna be a hard one. Honestly, I'm not very good at Mandarin, but I'll try. 我大了的时候，我想，有更多的钱，然后呢，我可以，有一个 family，给我的孩子，然后呢，帮我的妈和我的爸，我就。
Can I ask you to translate that in French?
Yeah, I there's so many words that I couldn't find. So
Okay.
I was trying to say j'essaie de d'amener une vie un peu plus une meilleure vie pour ma famille et moi, particulièrement pour ma mère. Elle est immigrante, elle est venue au Canada avec moi tout seul, juste de leur redonner tout ce que elle m'a donné.
And now in English?
Yeah, I'm trying to provide a good life for my family in the future, particularly my mom, and hopefully a better family, not a better family, just a family to provide for my future family.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
So how many languages do you speak?
Fluently 3.
So, what are they?
English, Cantonese, and Mandarin.
I'm gonna ask you a question
Okay.
and then you respond in Cantonese.
Okay.
What do you love most about Montreal?
我最中意呢度啲人呢，佢哋好即係 俾到好溫暖嘅感覺。
That's it?
Yeah.
Can you translate that in English?
I really like the people here because they give me a very warm feeling. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
And one last question. What are the things that make you happy and why?
In Cantonese.
In Cantonese, yes.
都係人咯，即係人際關係同我嘅朋友一齊，同家人一齊都會好俾到就算遇到啲問題咧，有人喺度，你會覺得自己唔係一個人要遇到要 yeah.
Would you be able to translate all of that in English?
Like it's kind of the same thing of my last answer, saying that like having people beside me, so even when things are like hard, if I have like encounter any problems, just having them by my side just makes everything a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks.